to Haunted Heirloom. Inheriting my grandmother's possessions was like stepping into a museum of oddities. Among the dusty relics and curiosities was a mirror, tucked away in a corner of the attic. Its ornate frame was tarnished with age, but the glass was pristine, reflecting back the dim light with an unsettling clarity. I had always been drawn to the mirror, its presence casting a shadow over my childhood visits to Grandma's house. She had warned me never to look too closely, claiming it held secrets best left undisturbed. But now, as the sole heir to her estate, I couldn't resist the pull of curiosity. I brought the mirror home, eager to uncover its mysteries. At first, everything seemed normal, but as the days passed, I began to notice subtle changes. A flicker of movement in the corner of my eye, a faint whisper on the edge of hearing. Then, one night, I saw a figure standing behind me in the reflection, its eyes boring into mine with a malevolent intensity. I whirled around, but there was nothing there. Just an empty room bathed in moonlight. Fear gripped me as I realized the truth. There was something inside the mirror, watching me, waiting. I tried to ignore it, to convince myself it was just a trick of the light or my overactive imagination. But every time I passed the mirror, I felt its gaze following me, cold and unyielding. The unsettling occurrences intensified. My reflection began to distort, twisting into grotesque shapes. Faces appeared in the glass, their eyes hollow and mouths open in silent screams. At night, I heard whispers coming from the mirror, the voices low and sinister, speaking in a language I couldn't understand. One evening, as I was about to leave the room, I saw a hand pressed against the inside of the glass. My blood ran cold as I watched it slide down, leaving a faint smear. I stumbled back, knocking over a lamp. When I looked again, the hand was gone, but the smear remained. Sleep became impossible. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw those faces, felt those eyes upon me. The air around the mirror grew colder, and a sense of dread filled the room. Objects began to move on their own, books toppling off shelves, doors creaking open, and shadows shifting unnaturally. One night, I woke to find the mirror glowing with a pale, otherworldly light. Drawn against my will, I approached it, unable to look away. In the glass, I saw a scene unfold: a dark forest, mist swirling around ancient trees. And there, standing among the shadows, was a figure cloaked in darkness, its face hidden. The figure raised its head, and our eyes met through the mirror. I felt the pull, as if it was trying to drag me into its world. Panic surged through me, and I tore myself away, collapsing onto the floor. The light faded, but the sense of being watched remained. Desperate and sleep-deprived, I scoured my grandmother's journals, hoping to find some clue, some way to end this nightmare. But her writings only hinted at the mirror's dark history, never revealing its true nature. Now, as I sit here, the mirror looms in the corner, its presence oppressive and malevolent. The whispers have grown louder, more insistent, and the figures in the glass more distinct. I feel the barrier between our worlds thinning, and I fear what will happen when it finally breaks. I don't know how much longer I can endure this. The mirror is a doorway, and something on the other side is trying to come through. My only hope is to find a way to seal it before it's too late. But every day, the task seems more impossible, and the line between reality and nightmare blurs further. If you find this, know that the mirror is not just a reflection of our world. It is a portal to something darker, something that should never be unleashed. Beware of what you inherit, and heed my warning. Some secrets are best left buried.